And Manny Pacquiao, the 8th-division world champion, the senator from the Philippines, he went ahead and he turned 40 years of age back on December 17th, as we are privileged to be joined alongside by the current WBA welterweight champion of the world, the 8th-division world champion.
Yes.
A happy belated birthday, Manny.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome back here to the United States. How good does it feel to once again be fighting on U.S. soil for the first time in about 2 years?
It's nice to be back here in the United States. It's been a while that I didn't have a fight here, and nice to be back in wild card, training with Freddie Roach and Boboy Fernandez. Excited for the fight.
Yeah, and Freddie Roach and everyone sees they're marveling at the calf muscles of Manny Pacquiao. I mean, these things are monstrous. That's where your power comes from. What are you doing to get those things so big?
I was a biker before when I was started in boxing, and that's my big.
Yeah, you don't skip many leg days, do you?
I used to bike across the country, and then that's why my cup is as big. And then it just happened that I work hard, discipline myself, and how I prepare to the fight. Not only training but hard work training.
Now you're back with Freddie Roach. You know, Boboy Fernandez is your lead trainer, but you're back with Freddie Roach. Freddie said it was great. It's great to have my best friend back. Can you tell us about the process? You had a fight away from Freddie Roach, which was the Lucas Matisse fight. Now you're back. What led you to reconnecting with your Hall of Fame trainer, Freddie Roach?
Oh, Freddie Roach is always a best trainer, and all the time he's a legend. And just happened that the last fight with Boboy, we did a good job, and we did the adjustment for training, and that's what we apply this training camp, and we told Freddie what we did in the last fight, and this is what we're gonna do. We're not young anymore, so when we push hard in this day. Let's say if tomorrow I can recover right away. If I can recover, then push again. And if sometimes, most of the times not, if I work hard today in the gym and tomorrow I'm still tired, so I get my, I let my body rest than pushing myself to training. So that's what I did, and then it's good. The effect is very good.
Did you miss Freddie in your last fight against Lucas Matisse? I know you had a 7th-round TKO victory, but did you miss him?
Yeah, I miss it pretty. Freddie never Freddie kicked out from Team Pacquiao. We could always consider him as a part of the team, even though he was not there in the last fight.
Against Lucas Matisse, you scored your first knockout in almost 10 years. You showed that aggression that everyone loves, that you became known for. How good did it feel, and how motivated are you to get another knockout?
I'm so motivated for this fight to get another knockout, but I'm not gonna predict for the fight. I will do my best, especially it's challenging to me because this is my first fight at the age of 40. I just celebrated my birthday last December, and then this is my first fight at age of 40. So I was kind of excited and to prove that at age of 40 I can still move and I can still have that skills and to entertain people.
Typically, we hear out of you, Manny, that what you want to do, what you're going to do is you want to put on a good fight. You want everyone to be happy. You want everyone to be healthy. Freddie Roach told us that there is discussion that you were saying that you want the knockout. He says this is something new, that he hasn't really heard from you. When you got the knockout over Lucas Matisse, did that kind of whet your appetite again as to say, this is how it feels? This is a good feeling to be able to knock somebody out?
Yeah. When I knock Matisse out, I feel good. I mean, I remember my early days in my career. I mean, I remember Hatton fight. I remember Cotto fight, like that. So it's good. I mean, it's about time to to prove that I can still knock the guy out, or I can still give my best in the ring.
Adrien Broner is a fighter that likes to stand back there and wait for his opponent to lead, and he likes to counter. How do you open up that guard?
Well, aggressiveness and throwing a lot of punches, and then not careless. I mean, we learned in the past, like I said, we learned in the past with the Marquez fight. So That's experiences I can carry that in the ring.
At 40 years old now, you've been fighting for so long. You've accomplished so much. What do you have to prove?
I have nothing to prove, but I just want to maintain my name in the top. That I can still, at age of 40, it's my privilege and thankful to God because I can still fight, and He gave me a good health like this. And not all boxers that have like this condition at age of 40. I mean, it's about discipline and work hard.
Now, Manny, yesterday at the Clippers game, it was at the Staples Center. It was Filipino Heritage Night. You were honored. And sitting across courtside was Floyd Mayweather. The last time you guys were at a basketball game together, a few months after that, the biggest fight of all time was announced, and you stepped inside the ring with Floyd. That happened here on Showtime pay-per-view. What did you guys tell one another? And if you're successful against Broner, do you think you can course Floyd Mayweather out of retirement for a rematch?
Let me tell you the story, the real story. I was invited. I didn't know that Floyd Mayweather was there. I was invited for Filipino Heritage and to watch the Clippers game. When I sit in the ring side in the court side, the front row, somebody told me that Floyd Mayweather is here. So I didn't know. I just know when somebody told me there, and then when I'm throwing a T-shirt to the crowd, and I saw him, and I just shake hand with him and say hello, and just continue throwing the shirt. But I really don't have idea that why he was there.
But would you want to fight him again? Is that the fight that you're saying? You know, I know you went. You said that you went into the fight injured with the injured shoulder, but is that a fight that after this one, you're both advised by the same person now, Al Heyman, that you're just to say, I want Floyd again?
Okay, I'm not thinking about the rematch with Floyd Mayweather. I'm not thinking about that fight. My thinking is, my plan is one at a time. Let's finish first this Broner fight and taking care of this business first, and then after that, all I can say is, can we leave that question mark until January 19th.
So we can ask you that question January 20th.
January 19th at night after the fight. Okay.
Speaking of that fight, what is it about Adrien Broner that interests you, that wanted you to take this fight?
We know the style of Adrien Broner, similar with other fighters, and it's kind of Adrien Broner is he's a former champion, and he can. I believe that he can give a good fight, and we can entertain people, the fans. This is challenging, and it's kind of fighter that you cannot underestimate and not taking him lightly.
What kind of fight are you expecting? An action-packed one?
Oh yeah. Action and more action. I have to push and be aggressive.
Manny, do you think you have done, before, earlier in your career, when you were barely endeavoring into politics, it was hard to split your time. Now it seems like it's easier for you to split your time and know when to go ahead and be a politician. You're a senator in the Philippines, and when to be a prize fighter. Do you think you've done a better job of being able to focus your energy squarely on one item or the other?
Yes, I did a good job, especially being a boxer and being a politician. I did a good bills that passed in the third reading in the Senate. That helped the Filipino people, and it will help. And also good news, and I able to pass in the third reading the creation of boxing commission in the Philippines. So it's good. Boxing commission. We don't have boxing commission in the Philippines, so this time we are able to pass the bill in third reading a boxing commission.
Well, Manny, thank you so much for the time. We will see you in Las Vegas
Thank you so
in
much.
10 days. Manny Pacquiao, the 8th
Yeah.
Division World Champion, squares off against Adrien Broner next Saturday, January 19th on Showtime pay-per-view from the MGM Grand Garden Arena. On behalf of Manny Pacquiao and my Coppinger, I'm Ray Flores saying we'll see you during Fight Week in Las Vegas. It's Pacquiao, it's Broner, it's Showtime pay-per-view.